there! The name is Xeno Agatha, and today we'll be taking a look at Gears of War Judgment. As a longtime fan of the series, my expectations were high, since the Gears franchise seems to be getting better and better with each game. My favorite character prior to Gears 3 was Baird, so to see him in the spotlight and the chance to learn new things about him definitely caught my eye. Unfortunately, the introduction of the developer People Can Fly is a change that can have a fan of the first 3 games very skeptical, and since Cliffy B left Epic, it adds to the worry. So let's take a look at the new changes in Gears of War Judgment. Here you play during the early times after Emergence Day and play as each of the members of the Kilo Squad: Cole, Baird, Sophia, and Paddock. The campaign is 4 consecutive testimonies beginning with Baird, followed by Sophia, Paddock, Cole, then back to Baird in that order. After Baird's second testimony, the story then catches up with present time for a final chapter. I couldn't spoil the story even if I wanted to. If you've seen any of the trailers, you've seen all there is to the story. It's that straightforward. No plot twists, no surprises, nothing. So if you're hoping to find out more about Mira or learn how the Locust came to be, you're going to be in for a big disappointment. The character development is mediocre. It's not a big deal with a character like Cole, where you had experiences with him in the past Gears game. But for the new characters, they emphasize only the obvious.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Paddock's scar and war history is explained redundantly, and that's all you learn about him.
Thanks to him, half of my face was burned.
Same with Sophia. You see by her armor she's an Onyx Guard, but what's emphasized about her is that she's an Onyx Guard cadet, and she's repeatedly disrespected for it. That's about it when it comes to character backgrounds. The journey with Baird is bland and offers no insight to our beloved blonde, but hearing his voice in the Detective North style is entertaining.
Old convoy had been wiped out in minutes. Never seen anything like it.
There's a new kind of locust called Ragers. At first they're pale white with their asses almost out, but after a few shots they transform into bigger, heavy-hitting, spiky red locusts. You can take them out beforehand with a headshot, but that's no fun. Also, what the hell is with the lambent locust appearance? It may only be the wretches, but it's still something. These guys didn't come up until Gears 2. There's a shorter extra segment called Aftermath, where Baird and Paddock cross paths again during the events of Gears of War 3. Aftermath doesn't do much for the story, it just offers more gameplay. There is a revealed love interest that is bizarre, since there was no sexual tensions or any kind of signs that could have predicted it.
We need some help.
The game does get a bit refreshing with the new side mission feature called Declassify. It fits into the story as details in the character's testimony they can choose to leave out, but mentioning them makes the mission more difficult. There's a wide range of kinds of declassifying missions, from vision impairment to tougher enemies to limiting your ammo or gun choices. And don't forget, you still have to collect those COG tags.
Yes, sir. Come on, Kilo. You heard the man.
Here's an overview of the new weapons and multiplayer features.
So this is the UIR.
Marksa has 10 shots per clip. It's a weakened sniper rifle with a scope that zooms in once, compared to Longshot, which now multiplayer can zoom in twice. Range and Nasher Sentinels, 2 types of movable sentries. After a while, they must have their ammo replenished. Breach Shot, 4 rounds per clip. It's a mid-range weapon. It doesn't have a scope, but it has a bayonet attached like the Retro Lancer. Tripwire Crossbow. Hold the fire button like the Torque. The name is self-explanatory. You shoot a tripwire arrow, and when an enemy comes by, it explodes. Bushka. 4 rounds per clip. The bullet bounces off walls and can explode on contact. It's like a ricocheting digger. Grenades. There are 2 new types of grenades. There's a spot grenade. Whenever an enemy is caught within its perimeter, they become spotted for you and teammates, as well as have slower health regeneration and weaker bullets. Stem Gas Grenade offers a few seconds of healing for you and teammates in its area. It can revive people who are down but not out also. Let's talk multiplayer. There's no more Locust in game modes other than Overrun. They've been replaced by a red versus blue team combination, which I can see a lot of fans disliking. The plus side is you can now customize your character with skins. Personally, I'm going to miss the queen.
Yes! Yes! Now they begin to understand!
Overrun is essentially beast mode, but with players on both sides. The fortification ability is stunted and replaced with character classes. They also have free-for-all, domination, and TDM. Throughout all the multiplayer modes, some rules have changed. There's no more active reloads, so clutching will be that much more harder. Also, respawns are instant, and there's no more grenade planting. Map weapons, aka pickups, have illuminated rings for easier spotting. Characters can now fall off edges and hurt themselves, so be careful. And last but not least, the weapon system has changed. You now only have 2 weapon slots, primary and secondary, with a wider range of choices. You only can choose your starting primary weapon, the choices being between the Marza, Hammer Burst, Retro Lancer, Nastro Shotgun, and Sawed-Off Shotgun. You also get to choose your starting grenade. Quick tweak times go! The movement is faster and the grenade tossing motion is quicker, as well as the weapon swapping. Grenades can no longer be planted. You can still tag and they are now sticky, so a precise throw to an enemy will make it stick. One-shot's laser turns from yellow, orange to red, easier to tell when the laser is ready to be fired at you. Horde mode fences no longer turn off when you pass through them. Everyone's favorite shotgun, the Sawed-Off, has 2 shots. Both meat shields and boom shields no longer require a pistol or uses the primary weapon. Onyx Weapon Cache refills all ammo, including guns like tripwire crossbow, long shot, boom, and so forth. Also gives an extra grenade. Look, there's Marcus. We miss you, Marcus. Too long didn't watch. I think, we all think, making a prequel was a nice idea. But, not pointing any fingers, shit could have been made better. So this month, we don't buy the game. But next time, when the game drops to $40, we sell this shit out. Overall, the gameplay and the potential in the multiplayer is what makes this game worth anything. The storyline is garbage and disappointing. Epic and People Can Fly had a nice idea with the testimony concept, but they failed to captivate me with the story. My ending judgment on Gears of War Judgment is 40 out of $60. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, XOXO.